Welcome back. The Buffalo Barkery is partnering with the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter this week to support their adoption event. And I'm joined now by Maggie, Cheryl, and Rachel with more details on how you can participate. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Rachel, tell us who you brought in for us today.
So this is Miss Bubbles.
Miss Bubbles.
So she's adoptable through the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter. She was found as a stray in the city with what we assume is her mother, who was just a slightly larger version of her. So if you're looking for a little older dog, it's basically like her, but a little bigger. But she's about a year old, so she's not going to get much bigger. She's super sweet. I mean, she'd do well in almost any kind of home, and we're hoping this is her week during the big adoption event sponsored by Buffalo Barkery.
About how much do you think she weighs?
Maybe 40?
Maybe
40 pounds tops.
She's compact.
Yeah,
you know?
she's a little hefty. You know,
Yeah, she's a little.
You're perfect.
You're
Sorry.
beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry to be talking about your weight on television, but you know, it's okay. Okay, Maggie and Cheryl, let's talk about some of the ways that Buffalo Barkery has been fundraising for City of Buffalo Animal Shelter.
Well, usually about a month, every month or every 2 months, we hold photo fundraisers, and we fundraise for the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter and some other rescues in the area. Right now, we have a basket raffle at our shop, and all of the proceeds from that are going to be donated to the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter. And we just like to really raise awareness for our local dogs and cats that need homes. There are so many.
Yeah.
And it's just, we like to bring attention to our local pups.
Do you have any fundraisers coming up?
We do. October 4th will be our next photo fundraiser, and it'll be with Marley and Me Photography. It's a Halloween theme fundraiser.
Oh, those are always so cute.
So cute.
They're so cute. And you can reserve a spot for that by calling 716-984-1060 to get a spot for that.
Okay, let's talk about the MVP event that's coming up and how it works.
So it's actually running right now all this week. Tomorrow, Saturday, is the last day. All dogs and cats at the shelter are available for a reduced adoption fee, sponsored by their great fundraisers that they've hosted.
Amazing.
So dogs are around $100, cats are around $70, and that's a fully vetted dog, you know, spayed, neutered, microchip vaccinated, and they receive a lot of extras, you know, a free grooming session with Hounds and Hops. They receive a $100 training voucher, you know, all the good stuff. So it's really, really a great deal, and you're supporting local animals and, you know, getting a new friend.
And what does it mean for, you know, City of Buffalo Animal Shelter to be receiving support from local businesses like Buffalo Barkery?
So, I mean, it means a lot. You know, I don't want to say that we get forgotten about. I think it's more people just don't realize, you know, that the City of Buffalo has a municipal shelter sometimes. You know, we're right downtown. So the exposure, even from businesses and partnerships, is huge. For Buffalo Barkery specifically, it's become a space for us to take the shelter dogs to kind of get like field trips. You know, they get perfect. You can see the picture right now is taken at one of their fundraisers. You know, they give the dogs a new collar. They give them, you know, a shopping experience, and that's always been huge. It's, you know, something outside the shelter for them to do that feels like a normal dog.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Buffalo Barkery. It really is such a special place, what you do and cultivate for the dogs in our community of any type, even ones that are a little bit more reactive or have some other issues, right?
Yeah, at Buffalo Barkery, we want every dog to experience shopping, a shop just for them. So even if people have a shy or a reactive dog, we have special shopping experiences for them as well, where they can come in and have the shop to themselves. And even with our photo fundraisers for the shelter, if you have a shy or a reactive dog, you can contact us and they'll get a very special spot where they're the only one in the shop as well. So they can support the shelter, but also feel comfortable and safe.
That's right. They get a whole private shopping experience.
That's
pretty fabulous. And the dogs find their treats. They know what they want.
They do. They shop.
And you also do a lot of homemade treats, right?
We do. We do homemade cakes. All of our biscuits that we make our own 4 different flavored biscuits. We have birthday cakes. We do cupcakes. We can do specialty treats. You can go to our website at buffalobarkery.com, and we have, you can do custom treats for your dogs, favors for like parties, and we do private birthday parties also.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, so going back to Miss Bubbles here, who do you think would be a good fit for her?
Honestly, for her, pretty much any home, I think. You know, she seems to like children. She's not real jumpy. She doesn't really have, she's out of that like annoying puppy shark phase.
Yeah.
You know, she's not trying to eat everything you own. She does seem to like dogs, so I think if you had a dog, she'd be happy to be your dog's buddy. But really, truly, she could be an apartment dog. She could be a dog with a yard. I really think she could be, you know, fit for almost any home.
Yeah, she seems like a little bit of a couch potato.
Yes. I do think she'll, you know, once they're out of the shelter, they sometimes perk up a bit. And I do think she could have a little playful side to her, but I do think she's going to be definitely a lap dog, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Alrighty, well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming in
Thank
and
you.
sharing more about how you're supporting City of Buffalo Animal Shelter. We know the great work you do in our community. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about this Adopt Your MVP adoption event or any of the animals available at the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter, just visit friendsofcbas.org or connect with them and the Buffalo Barkery on social media. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.